It's hard to believe it's been a year already since last year that we stood out here. Some of you were here last year. Welcome to all of you. This is the 48th Queen Contest for the Fayette County Free Fair. As our ladies come in, you'll notice they're wearing something, if you haven't been here, if you weren't here last year, they're wearing something a little bit different. They're wearing khakis and a t-shirt, something the State Fair is doing, I think, now. And everything has been donated, or the t-shirts have been donated by Miller Moster Robbins Funeral Home. We appreciate their doing that for us. So if you would, let me a couple things before I do that. If you have your cell phones, please put them on vibrate, but be careful where you put them. Also, enjoy tonight. You have your favorite young lady, applaud pleasantly for her, but also appreciate the others as they do what they're doing. This is a difficult thing for some of them, and you should be very proud that they are doing this. So if you would, please turn your attention to the back of the auditorium as we welcome and meet our contestants for this evening's pageant.
Good evening. My name is Amber Burgess, and I'm proud to be sponsored by Urban Winkler Funeral Home.
My name is Lindsay Reeves-Hemmer, and I'm sponsored by FCN Bank.
Hi, my name is Brittany Rockwell, and I'm proud to be sponsored by Delta Theta Tau Sorority.
Hello, my name is Rachel Malone, and I'm proud to be sponsored by Mac Machina Metalworks.
Hello, my name is Tara Denham, and I'm honored to be sponsored by Ken Paul, Fayette County Prosecutor.
Hello, my name is Heather Schwab, and I'm proud to be sponsored by the Carnesville Dairy Queen.
Good evening. My name is Lindsay Lucas, and I am pleased to be sponsored by Pizza King.
Good evening. My name is Tiffany Birch, and I am proud to be sponsored by Fayette County Farm Bureau Incorporated.
Hi, my name's Rachel Weeks, and tonight I'm sponsored by the Connersville Optimist Club.
Hi, I'm Cindel Richardson, and I am very proud to be sponsored by the Pizza Place.
Hi, I'm Katie Fishesher, and I'm proud to be sponsored by Tri Kappa Sorority.
Hi, I'm Emily Strong, and I'm sponsored by Cindy Crispin. Hi, I'm Jessica Herman, and I'm sponsored by Fabulous Foods.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paige Marie Plow, and I'm honored to be sponsored by Trina Murray Home Interior and Gifts.
Hello, I'm Katie Miles, and I'm proud to be sponsored by Hawkinsville Rock Shop.
Hello, my name is Krista Trotter, and I am pleased to say that my sponsor is Miller Monster Robbins Funeral Home.
Mikey, if you'd do me a favor, bring the house up just a little bit so I can see some faces. Thank you. Welcome to the Robert E. Wise Center for Performing Arts and our 48th Queen Pageant. I'm Joe Glowacki. This is, we figured, my 19th year of doing this pageant. Hard to believe. I think my wife believes it, but she does all the work, by the way. One of the 16 young ladies that you just met will be crowned tonight as the Queen of the 2006 Fayette County Free Fair. There will be two runners-up, first and second, and we'll also have a Miss Congeniality, which you will meet at the end of the evening. Before we begin, I mentioned his name already. I would like to thank a volunteer up in the booth that's running lights and sound. So far, hasn't missed a cue, and he was not going to. Michael Clark, thank you very much, Mikey. Also would like to acknowledge some special guests, and Mikey, if you'd bring the house up for a moment. This is one I didn't tell you about, I'm sorry. But I think we have seated in our audience some members of our fair board. If they would stand and be acknowledged, these are the guys that put this thing, the fair, together for you over here, guys and ladies. Guys in Indiana's, everybody, right? Thank you. As so many of you know, there are a lot of volunteers in this community that do a lot of good things, and these folks do some very good things, and you'll appreciate it as you go to the fair and enjoy what we hope is going to be a cool week. We hope. Tonight is the final phase, as you know. We started last Sunday with a meeting out here that took about 2 or 3, 4 or 5 hours. I don't know. No, it's about 3 hours, where the girls went through workshops, had some preliminary meetings, and went through all of the things that were expected of them and so forth. And then Wednesday evening, we had a full rehearsal, and my wife says, "You're back early." I said, "Yes," because the girls were very good to work with, every one of them. The rehearsal went very well. Then this morning, I guess it was this afternoon, we met with the 3 judges, whom we will meet later on. They had their personal interviews with the judges and had a chance to work on the stage after that. And then here we are with the pageant. Shortly, we will meet the young ladies in professional business wear. And of course, I'm supposed to stall a little bit to make sure they can get changed, but I'm not going to stall too much. But again, if you weren't here last year, we're doing things differently. In years past, we had a time as either, well, years ago when I first started, it was on Monday, and then we started doing it on Saturday morning, or at lunch, I guess. We had a luncheon, and each girl would draw a question and answer in front of the judges, and you never got to appreciate how these young ladies can think on their feet. Last year, the ladies in charge of this contest decided that we should do it on stage. Puts a little bit more pressure on the girls. They have to think on their feet in front of all of you, which they can do, and they will do fine. So in the first part with the business and professional wear, I will meet them at center stage with my little magic gold sack, and they'll pull out a question, read it, and answer it, and then we'll go from there. So, you know, keep in mind that they have no idea what the questions are. They're random. We didn't go over any of those with them, so it's the first time they will have seen them. So I think, again, that you will be very pleased in how they do. Another thing that's become tradition is I don't want you to get tired of hearing my voice all night. I want you to hear something a little sweeter. So we have last year's queen come out and help conduct the pageant. So if you would, please welcome our 2005 Fayette County Free Fair Queen, Miss Leslie Ann Roberts. Is your mic on? Yes, I will. You're supposed to have said, "Well, you turned me on," but she didn't do that.
I got a little scared.
She got a little scared, yeah.
Okay. Escorting the girls this evening are Devin Farmer and Jacob Preck. They are wearing tuxes donated by the Boutique Baby Corner on Eastern Avenue right here in Connersville.
Thank you, guys. So take your pose. You ready?
I'm ready. I think so.
Let me go back here and get my little gold bag.
Okay.
See if I can do all of this and not drop something. Could be a better way, maybe. You know, like Groucho, you don't know Groucho Marx.
No.
Yeah, Groucho Marx used to have a little thing drop down.
Okay.
You're too young. That's it. Okay, if we're ready, let's now meet each of the 16 candidates as we learn more about them as they model their business and professional wear. Contestant number 1, Amber Burgess, sponsored by Urban Winkler Funeral Home. You can't applaud. How are we doing, Amber?
I'm good.
Good. Reach in there. Okay, your question. What traits or characteristics do you think a person needs to be successful?
Well, I think that for someone to be successful, they need to have a positive attitude about themselves. They need to
have an appearance that goes with the job. They need to, I'm drawing a blank. They need to be on time. They need to have a knack for punctuality. I think that that's just some of the tips to be successful.
Thank you. Very well.
Amber is 19 and is the daughter of Phyllis and Chris Burgess. She is a 2005 graduate of Connorsville High School and currently attends Indiana University East. In high school, Amber was involved in Spartanettes, choir, color guard, student council, and senior council.
Contestant number 1, Amber Burgess. Contestant number 2, Lindsay Reepsummer, sponsored by FCN Bank. Hey, Lindsay. What qualities should an employer look for in an employee? You want to hold on to that? Sure.
I think an employer should look for somebody who's reliable, who will show up when they need to be. They need to be on time, and they need to have good people skills.
Okay. Thank you, Lindsay.
18-year-old Lindsay is the daughter of Gary and Lori Reepsummer. She is a 2006 graduate of CHS, where she was involved in National Honor Society, Student Council, Senior Council, and FBLA. She was also a member of the varsity soccer and softball teams.
Contestant number 2, Lindsay Reepsummer. Contestant number 3, Brittany Rockwell, sponsored by Delta Theta Tau Sorority. Hello, Britt. Your question: what constitutes true friendship?
I think what constitutes true friendship is someone that's loyal and truthful and will be there whenever you need someone to listen to you or to help you through a tough time. That's what I think true friendship is.
Thank you.
Brittany is 18 and is the daughter of Brad and Michelle Rockwell. A 2006 graduate of CHS, Brittany was a member of Student Council, Spanish Club, and National Honor Society, and the CHS Today News Crew. Brittany was also a member of the soccer, swimming, and track teams.
Contestant number 3, Brittany Rockwell. Contestant number 4, Rachel Malone, sponsored by Mac Machine. Hello, Rachel. Okay, Rachel, your question: should parental restrictions and/or freedoms for boys be different than for girls? Why or why not?
In my opinion, I think boys and girls should both be treated equally. I know a lot of parents worry about their little girls growing up and being taken away, or because they're pretty, they should have less freedom. But I think as long as they're smart, that they should have the same freedoms.
Thank you.
Rachel is 18 and is the daughter of John and Janet Malone. She is also a 2006 graduate of CHS, where she was a member of the varsity soccer and track teams. Rachel was also involved in Spartanettes, FBLA, National Honor Society, Student Council, Senior Council, and the CHS Today News Crew.
Contestant number 4, Rachel Malone. Contestant number 5, Tara Denham, sponsored by Ken Fall, Fayette County Prosecutor. Hello, Tara. Tara, your question. What is the most important thing a mother can teach her daughter?
I think the most important thing a mother could teach her daughter is honesty. If you can't be honest to yourself or to others, I don't think you'll get far in life. So I'm going to thank my mom for teaching me honesty, and I think that's what every mother should teach their daughter.
Thank you.
Tara is 18 and is the daughter of Wayne and Beth Denham. A 2006 graduate of CHS, Tara was a 4-year member of the varsity volleyball team. She was also a member of FBLA, Student Council, German Club, and National Honor Society. Tara is a 10-year 4-H member and has been a junior leader for 3 years.
Contestant number 5, Tara Denham. Contestant number 6, Heather Swab, sponsored by Connorsville Dairy Queen. I can't forget to walk over here.
Don't forget about me.
Nope. Okay. If I were to ask a friend or family member to describe you, what words do you think they would use to describe you and why?
If you were to ask a friend or family member about me, they would say that I'm always fun-loving and I'm always wanting to be helpful. And they would tell you about my good personality and how I always try to put the light on things and make everything seem happy even when it's bad.
Thank you very much.
18-year-old Heather is the daughter of Cindy and Steve Schwab. She is a 2006 graduate of Connorsville High School. While in high school, Heather was a member of Spartanettes, National Honor Society, Student Council, and the CHS Today news crew.
Contestant number 6, Heather Swab. Contestant number 7, Lindsay Lucas, sponsored by Pizza King. Hi, Lindsay. I don't know what the little grin's for. What freedoms and/or restrictions should parents give their teenage daughters while they are living at home?
Well, being a teenage daughter who lives at home, I think parents should be less restrictive, but I think they still need to be restrictive enough that the daughter will grow up good, have a good job, be honest, and dependable. Thank you.
Thank you. Very well. Very well done.
Lindsay is 19 and is the daughter of John and Robin Lucas. She is a 2005 graduate of CHS. Lindsay was involved in swimming, playing soccer for 2 years, and was on student council for 1 year. This is her 10th year in 4-H.
Contestant number 7, Lindsay Lucas. Contestant number 8, Tiffany Birch, sponsored by Fayette County Farm Bureau, Incorporated. Oops, almost dropped my bag, Tiffany. Now, you don't have to talk about me in this.
Okay.
Okay. Besides members of your family, who is your hero and why?
I would have to say that I don't have one hero in my life outside of my family, but everybody who has had an impact on my life,
like my 4-H leaders and my minister at my church, and just everyone who has been there to support me. I really appreciate it, and it has meant a lot in my life. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Tiffany is 18 and is the daughter of Bobby and Trina Birch. She is a 2006 graduate of CHS, where she was a member of National Honor Society, Student Council, Student Athletic Council, and Spanish Club. Tiffany also played varsity basketball and is a 10-year 4-H member.
Contestant number 8, Tiffany Birch. Contestant number 9, Rachel Weeks, sponsored by Connersville Optimist Club. Rachel. What qualities make a person a good leader?
I think to be a good leader, a person has to be responsible, reliable, and hardworking. And they have to be able to take their place and be firm, but at the same time make people feel like they're needed and that they're doing what they need to be doing. So, good leader.
Good. Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Rachel is 18 and is the daughter of Nancy and Dan Weeks. She is a 2006 graduate of Connersville High School, where she played varsity volleyball and tennis. Rachel was also a member of National Honor Society, French Club, Student Athletic Council, Student Council, Speech Team, Show Choir, and the CHS Today News Crew.
Contestant number 9, Rachel Weeks. We're slowing down just a little. We having a good time so far? Contestant number 10, Cindel Richardson, sponsored by The Pizza Place. Meet me at the corner. Okay, Cindel, what advice would you give parents about how to communicate with teenagers?
I think parents, in order to communicate with their teenagers, they need to be honest with them, and they need to talk at the teenager's level and just act like you were a teenager yourself and remember what it was like when you were a teenager. Thank you.
Thank you, Cindel.
Cindel is 16 and is the daughter of LaDonna Richardson and Nathan Richardson. This fall, she will be a junior at CHS, where she is involved in band, speech, and drama. Cindel is also a member of the CHS gymnastics team.
Contestant number 10, Cindel Richardson. So we have to give the judges time to make some little marks and things. Contestant number 11, Katie Fishasher, sponsored by Tri Kappa Sorority. I've only known the Fishasher name for 100 years. Okay, Katie, what are some of the biggest challenges, or even one of the biggest challenges, facing young people today? And what solutions could you offer?
I think one of the biggest challenges facing young people today is they think they don't need an education, and they think they can just go out of high school and get a job, or they can just drop out of high school. And one of the solutions they have is they can try to get good grades with help from their parents and go to college. Thank you.
Thank you, Katie.
Katie is 18 and is the daughter of Doug and Becky Fishesher. She is a 2006 graduate of Connersville High School, where she was involved in student council, FBLA, and Spanish club. Katie was also a member of the CHS basketball team and the CHS Today news staff.
Contestant number 11, Katie Fischescher. It's like trying to pronounce the name Glowacki.
Yeah.
Contestant number 12, Emily Strong, sponsored by Cindy Crispin. Doing okay? Okay. Hopefully you haven't had too many of the one parts of this, but in your experiences so far, what advice would you give about how to cope with successes and failures?
The advice that I would give, that if you fail, don't give up, because you always get a second chance sometimes. And with success, if you do good, then that means you do better in life. And you're not always going to fail in life. Keep a good, positive attitude about whatever you decide to do. And that's all.
Thank you.
Emily is 18 and is the daughter of Steve and Nancy Strong. She is also a 2006 graduate of CHS, where she was involved in French Club, FBLA, and the cosmetology program at the WTCC. Emily was also a 4-year member of the golf team and played tennis for 2 years.
Contestant number 12, Emily Strong. Contestant number 13, Jessica Herman, sponsored by Fabulous Foods. I almost started out too soon. No, I did. Yeah, you're doing fine. Okay, what's your question? What advice would you give young girls and boys that would help them avoid problems while growing up?
I would tell young boys and girls to just stay true to themselves. Don't really care about what other people think, I guess. Just go with the flow and kind of do what you want to do. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Jessica is 18 and is the daughter of Tom and Janice Herman. She's a 2006 graduate of Connersville High School and was involved in the German Club and choir. Jessica is also a 10-year 4-H member.
Contestant number 13, Jessica Herman. Contestant number 14, Paige Plow, sponsored by Trina Murray Home Interiors and Gifts. How are you doing? I'm fine. Okay, Paige, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
Actually, I wouldn't travel anywhere in the world because I love Connersville too much, and I'm a homebody, and I hate being away from home. I mean, whenever I do go on trips with my family, I'm wanting to go home the day we get there. I just can't stand being away from home. Thank you.
Thank you.
Paige is 18 and is the daughter of Teresa Fitzgerald. She will be a senior at CHS this fall, where she is involved in gymnastics and softball. Paige has also been involved in choir and is currently in the Health Careers program at the WTCC.
Contestant number 14, Paige Plow. Contestant number 15, Katie Miles, sponsored by Hawkinsville Rock Shop. Hey, Katie, do you think athletes should be role models? Why or why not?
There are some athletes that are very good role models, but most of the time on TV you see athletes that are doing drugs or steroids or things that kids shouldn't do. But I think that athletes are good role models most of the time.
Okay, thank you.
"18-year-old Katie is the daughter of Karen and John Miles. A 2006 graduate of CHS, Katie was involved in Key Club, FBLA, and French Club. She was also a member of the CHS Today news staff.
Contestant number 15, Katie Miles. Contestant number 16, Krista Trotter, sponsored by Miller Monster Robbins Funeral Home. Hello. How do you handle peer pressure?
I handle peer pressure by knowing that the decision I made, if it's right or wrong, I don't go by what other people say. You can only live your life by the choices that you make and not by anything anyone else chooses for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Krista is 19 and is the daughter of Robert and Diane Trotter. She has been homeschooled throughout her 12-year education and has been involved in various church and youth group activities. Krista is a 10-year 4-H member and a 6-year member of the Junior Leaders.
Contestant number 16, Krista Trotter. You did. Well, that concludes our business and professional wear competition and our questions. How do you think they did answering questions right off the top of their head? I do have a couple more questions if anybody would like to try it. No? Okay. We'll pick that up later.
Okay.
In a few minutes, we'll be ready for our evening gown competition, I think, won't we? Are they doing okay? Okay.
In order to stage this pageant, many people have worked very hard behind the scenes. Please take time to look through your program and let these people know that they are appreciated for their help and their support for this contest.
We have 3 young ladies who have the difficult task of deciding our queen and our runners-up. And I'd like for you to meet them now. Something a little bit unusual. They're all related. I mean, it's not really unusual to be related, but for our judges to be related.
We got
okay. You got me? Okay. I didn't want to be confusing or anything like that. So if we could meet them, I don't know if it's comfortable to stand or not. Okay. Nancy Steele. Nancy is a former Miss Madison County, lives in Alexandria, is married to Dr. David Steele. They have 2 daughters who are on both sides of her, and they're judging here tonight. Nancy's a graduate of Ball State with a degree in English and journalism. She also graduated in May of this year from Anderson University with a certification in elementary education. Another good teacher. She plans to teach in the Alexandria area this fall. She spends her spare time reading, gardening, swimming, raising all sorts of animals, and loves traveling around the state judging pageants. Thank you, Nancy. Now we have Danielle Steele. Now don't get excited, Carla, it's not the author. Danielle is a former Miss Madison County and a junior Miss. She's a graduate of Butler University and is currently a student at the Cincinnati Conservatory of Music, where she will receive her Master's of Music and Voice in December. Voice in December. Okay. She has performed many operatic roles. Maybe you two could sing at the intermission. No.
She can.
She could, okay. Including participating in an opera festival in Italy. I'm not going to try to pronounce what that festival was, okay? She has worked as a private voice teacher and most recently served on the faculty of the Performing Arts Institute at Lawrence North High School in Indianapolis. In her free time, she enjoys horseback riding, reading, poetry, cooking, and decorating. Thank you, Danielle. And the youngest of the Steele trio, Noelle Steele. She also hails from Alexandria and is reigned as the Elwood Glass Festival Queen 2003-2004. She graduated this year with a summa cum laude honors from Franklin College, where she triple majored. Gosh, I had a hard time with one.
Did you?
Yeah, in journalism, English, and Spanish. She is also currently pursuing a career in print journalism, but ultimately plans to attend graduate school and become an English professor.
Impressive.
Yes. She has says judged pageants this summer, and she's spending most of her time, however, planning her upcoming wedding, which is next June. Thank you. You notice that I look down there every now and then. We kind of have a little signal when they want me to slow down or speed up or whatever. They have a whole bunch of stuff to mark, and there's no way I could keep up with it. And I get up here and we start moving along, and I forget to look sometimes. And they said, slow down. So we did. Okay. Now, I do have a couple people. Are you guys back there? Some ladies that drive me absolutely crazy. No, they don't. The ladies of Kappa Kappa Sigma, who actually run this contest, and they're coordinators. And I'll tell you what, these little bags back here are packed full of goodies for the contestants that they have gotten from the wonderful merchants of this community. And they have worked very hard to do this. And if you could welcome them, if they'll stand out here under the arch, Peggy Bargo, Jenny Foster, Mary Medler, and Laura Shoemaker. You need to let me know when they're ready. I can't speed it up until I see them, one of those young ladies, because we have to. I also want to thank my wife, who didn't put it in the cards for me to thank her, but without these, we wouldn't be, we'd be babbling more than we do.
Yes.
But thank her for doing all that, and also she came out and helped me clean and do some things today to get things in order. Also, again, thanks to Michael up in the booth, and thanks to John Pazzi and former TV students who are manning the cameras and everything tonight, so that they'll have a replay of this. It'll be on Channel 3 sometime. Watch Channel 3, and John will let you know when it is. So I also would like to thank Bob Ployd of the Connersville Fayette County School Corporation. Nice air conditioning, we appreciate that. Bob is very conscientious in making sure this place is the condition that it should be for things like this. And also thanks to Curtis and his crew for all the work they did in getting the thing prepared. Now, Michael, if you're ready and you bring the house back down, I think we're ready backstage, are we not? For our 16 young ladies, we'll meet them again, this time in evening wear. Contestant number 1, Amber Burgess, sponsored by Urban Winkler Funeral Home.
Amber enjoys cake decorating, singing, dancing, and playing the piano. This fall, she will continue her education at IU East and plans to become a high school social studies teacher.
Contestant number 1, Amber Burgess. Contestant number 2, Lindsay Reepsummer, sponsored by FCN Bank.
Soccer, softball, shopping, and scrapbooking are Lindsay's hobbies. This fall, she plans to attend Ball State University to study dental hygiene.
Contestant number 2, Lindsay Reepsummer. Contestant number 3, Brittany Rockwell, sponsored by Delta Theta Tau Sorority.
Brittany's hobbies include taking pictures and reading books by Nicholas Sparks. This fall, she plans to attend the University of Southern Indiana to major in radio and television and minor in Spanish.
Contestant number 3, Brittany Rockwell. Contestant number 4, Rachel Malone, sponsored by Mac Machine.
Rachel enjoys dancing, photography, scrapbooking, and traveling. She will attend Indiana University in Bloomington this fall to pursue a bachelor's degree in dietetics.
Contestant number 4, Rachel Malone. Contestant number 5, Tara Denham, sponsored by Ken Fall, Fayette County Prosecutor.
Tara's hobbies include playing volleyball, doing word searches, and going outside by the pond. This fall, she will be a freshman at Anderson University and play collegiate volleyball.
Contestant number 5, Tara Denham. Contestant number 6, Heather Swab, sponsored by Connorsville Dairy Queen.
In her spare time, Heather enjoys dancing, shopping, and reading a book. This fall, she will attend the University of Southern Indiana to pursue a degree in psychology.
Contestant number 6, Heather Swab. Contestant number 7, Lindsay Lucas, sponsored by Pizza King.
Lindsay's hobbies are shopping and playing with her dogs, Clyde and Sadie. In the future, she plans to continue working in the banking business and eventually would like to open her own business.
Contestant number 7, Lindsay Lucas. Contestant number 8, Tiffany Birch, sponsored by Fayette County Farm Bureau Incorporated.
Tiffany enjoys exercising, reading, working with 4-H projects, and scrapbooking. She will be attending the University of Indianapolis fall to major in physical therapy and psychology.
Contestant number 8, Tiffany Birch. Contestant number 9, Rachel Weeks, sponsored by Connorsville Optimist Club.
Running and playing the piano are Rachel's hobbies. This fall, she will attend Indiana University in Bloomington to major in marketing and communications.
Contestant number 9, Rachel Weeks. I get into where I'm listening to the music while I'm doing this too.
You get into a rhythm?
Well, not really in a rhythm, but just the music. Contestant number 10, excuse me, Sindel. Contestant number 10, Sindel Richardson, sponsored by the Pizza Place.
Sindel enjoys reading and writing stories, scrapbooking, playing the clarinet, and various outdoor activities. Her future plans are to attend IUPUI to study forensics and possibly drama and creative writing.
Contestant number 10, Sindel Richardson. Contestant number 11, Katie Fischescher, sponsored by Tri Kappa Sorority.
Katie's hobbies include fishing, swimming, shopping, and hanging out with friends. This fall, she plans to attend Ball State and major in respiratory therapy.
Contestant number 11, Katie Fischescher. Contestant number 12, Emily Strong, sponsored by Cindy Crispin.
Emily likes being with friends and doing puzzles. Her future plans include being a hairstylist for a year and then going to college to pursue a career in the dental field.
Contestant number 12, Emily Strong. Contestant number 13, Jessica Herman, sponsored by Fabulous Foods.
In her spare time, Jessica enjoys spending time with family and friends and shopping. This fall, she plans to attend Ball State University to major in criminology and minor in special education.
Contestant number 13, Jessica Herman. Contestant number 14, Paige Plow, sponsored by Trina Murray, Home Interiors and Gifts.
Paige enjoys participating in sports, reading, and shopping. After graduating from high school, Paige plans to pursue a 4-year degree in nursing at IU East in Richmond.
Contestant number 14, Paige Plow. Contestant number 15, Katie Miles, sponsored by Hawkinsville Rock Shop.
Katie likes to babysit, swim, visit museums, camp, fish, and listen to music. Her future plans include attending Ball State University to study physical therapy.
Contestant number 15, Katie Miles. Contestant number 16, Krista Trotter, sponsored by Miller Moster Robbins Funeral Home.
Krista's hobbies include scrapbooking and making baskets. This fall, she will be attending Northland Baptist Bible College, where she will be majoring in missions.
Contestant number 16, Krista Trotter. Well, that concludes our evening gown, but we need to have all the young ladies back out on stage so the judges can
Here they come.
are they coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, here they come. Can take a look at you all together, and then when they're ready, we will release you. Give them a big round of applause as they come back on stage. You have to stand there while they look at you. You ladies did a very, very nice job.
Beautiful dresses.
Beautiful job. Pardon? Each one to walk forward? Okay, we can do that. What they ask you to do is I will say your name, and you just walk forward. You want them to just walk forward and turn, or? Okay, we'll do that. Okay, contestant number 1, Amber Burgess. Just walk up to just up a couple steps and look at the judges, and okay, and then she'll go back. Yeah, she'll just go back. We didn't practice this, okay? Is that kind of how you want it? That's good. Okay. Contestant number 2, Lindsay Reepsummer. You guys can applaud again, too, if you want to. Contestant number 3, Brittany Rockwell. Is this too fast or about right? Okay. Contestant number 4, Rachel Malone. Contestant number 5, Tara Denham. Contestant number 6, Heather Swab. Contestant number 7, Lindsay Lucas. Contestant number 8, Tiffany Birch. Contestant number 9, Rachel Weeks. Contestant number 10, Sindel Richardson. Contestant number 11, Katie Fischescher. Contestant number 12, Emily Strong. Contestant number 13, Jessica Herman. Contestant number 14, Paige Plow. Contestant number 15, Katie Miles. Contestant number 16, Krista Trotter. And whenever you guys are ready, come on up and... We didn't even rehearse that, it went fine. Up this way. You could get there that way, but you have to take a long route to do that. Yeah. Did I turn? Yeah. You have 2 minutes. Yeah. Ladies, would you like to retire to the back? Okay. Little traveling music, Michael. Give them your appreciation again. We'll remind you that during this little break we're going to have, come here, darling, there's no one allowed backstage or anything. So, you know, I was reading in the paper where you won second again.
Yeah.
Darn it.
That's okay.
And I know it is. But you're good, though. You're good. You know what? I really messed up, guys. Here we have a young lady who can sing, and we could have imposed upon her to sing tonight.
That's okay.
It's okay.
You can sing.
No. It's like Johnny Cash in his bad day.
Oh.
No. But what have you been doing since last year?
Well, I went to school at Cumberland College. It's now University of the Cumberlands.
Oh, is it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they technical stuff. I don't
That's
know
where
why, but-
John Thomas went to school there, didn't he, Cheryl?
Interesting. And whenever I came back, I was doing groundskeeping, helping do groundskeeping at the ball fields. And I've just been singing a lot. That's about it.
Now,
Staying busy.
Do you still have a goal sometime of going to Nashville, or is that's not even in your?
No, no.
No?
I'm trying to be realistic about it. So no, I don't think so.
Who knows? Somebody may hear you. Maybe they already did.
No, I doubt it.
Come on. How many of you have heard her sing? Okay.
Is my face red?
Don't sell your talents short, hon, because you've got a lot of them. I've heard you sing many times.
Well, thank you.
So, do you remember this time last year? Were you kind of nervous? Did you think you might have won?
No. My interview didn't go as well as I planned. They asked me what I expected to see on the front page of the paper, and I said the weather instead of saying, you know, Roberts 2005. That didn't even enter my mind. So I thought I blew the interview.
Oh.
So no, I was just waiting to see which one of my friends were going to get it. So I was very surprised.
The weather, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it is on the front page
See,
sometimes.
and it was Sunday, so really we wouldn't even have the paper. So I could have told him that.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Well, do we have any 10-year 4-H members here, by the way? I have a note. If there are, raise your hand. Right there, on camera. No? Anybody else? Well, you guys do a good job. 10 years in 4-H, that's a long time.
That is a long time.
I don't think I lasted 10 years. My cow stepped on my foot and tore my shoe the first time I showed it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, they're signaling you over
What?
there. Oh, okay.
10-year 4-H members right here in the Queen County. Oh, okay, say hi. These are 10-year 4-H members. I'm not going to talk to you, so just wave and go back. That's good. Yeah. All right. Have we babbled enough?
I think so. I think they're tired of hearing us for a while.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye on the door where the judges are behind that door, and we'll let you place your bets and do all those things that you do at a little break, and we'll call you back in, give you a couple minutes to take your seats if you want to get up. And but Mike, if you bring the lights up, let everybody relax for a few minutes, and we'll turn our mics off so we can talk.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Judges, thank you very much for your work tonight, and I'm sure it wasn't a very easy job. No? So we will hear your decision. I haven't looked at it yet. I wanted to be surprised myself. So Michael, are you ready? If you'll give us a little traveling music, and we will have the young ladies back on stage. You know, before we came out at the very beginning of this an hour or so ago, I told them, let's have fun, enjoy what we're doing, and I think, did you do that? And congratulations to all of you for a job well done. Somewhere along the way, this will come back and be a reward to you, I'm sure. Our first order of business is to have our representative from the Business and Professional Women's Club come up and present the Miss Congeniality Award. So Ann Ekstrom, take this on. We're going to go under this microphone, but you don't have to answer any questions or do any of that unless you really want to. I do have a couple questions left. Oh, no. No? Okay. Well, let's come right under here, and Michael can bring up number 6 microphone. And
as president of Business and Professional Women, I am very honored tonight to present to Miss Congeniality. The girls chose her before this evening performance, and that would be Tiffany Birch.
Tiffany, hold on, sweetheart. We have something to give her, and it was supposed to be over there, I thought. Miss Congeniality, okay, and flowers. Bring those out. Bring those out. You want to put that on?
Sure.
I think there's a velcro thing down there or something. Congratulations. Thank you, Ann. I'll help you down, make sure. We appreciate you guys doing this. Okay, we have one other thing before you guys get to find out who, and we it's back here. Please welcome back for her final duties, the 2005 Queen, Ms. Leslie Ann Roberts.
So I guess I have to give my speech now?
You may do that if you wish,
Okay.
yes.
All right, I have a little note card, so if you see me glancing down, that's what I'm doing. Okay. I know all of you are very anxious to see who this year's Fair Queen is going to be, so I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. I just have a few things to do, a few thank yous. I would like to begin by thanking the people who helped me survive Fair Week. Not that it was a bad time, it was the best experience of my life, but it was a very fast week and a very fast pace, and I needed people to keep me on my toes, so that's what they did. The Fair Board members, the fair is awesome, and I got to see back behind the scenes what really happens, and they do a great job. Laura Shoemaker, Mary Medler, Jenny Foster, Peggy Bargo, and Joe Glowacki. Everything that you see here tonight, these people work so hard to make it possible, and without them, it wouldn't be possible. So if you see them, just give them a thank you, because they really deserve it. So I would like to thank my sponsor, Brenda King. She believed in me and encouraged me to run. I wasn't considering running at all, and she thought it would be a good idea, and I'm glad that she did encourage me to do so. I would like to thank my core, Andrea Robbins, Krista Malone, and Pam Ross. I've known those girls for a long time, and it was great spending time with them before we all went our separate ways, so they mean a lot to me. And the gifts were absolutely awesome. I'd like to thank Reedman Motors for the car. I got a convertible for a week, and it was very nice, very nice. And Gabbard Photography, they took a portrait, and they also gave me all the proofs. And as you know, he's a great guy, if any of the girls had their pictures taken by him. And all the free stuff around town. They had food and jewelry, and they really take care of us, so I appreciate that. And Mandy Clark, the 2004 Fair Queen, she gave me her number and said, if you have any questions about State Fair or any questions about our fair, just give me a call, and she was very generous. So if she's out there, I'd like to say thank you. And finally, to my parents, I would like to thank them for believing in me and teaching me that God can open many doors, and this was one door that I never thought would be open, and I'm very glad that it happened. I learned a lot. And they've always pushed me to do my best and just have a good work ethic. And without them, I would not be standing here, and I love them very much. So they're sitting right there. I see them. They're waving. Okay. I believe that's all my thank yous, and if I miss someone, just know that you're greatly appreciated. You guys helped me a lot last year. I have a little bit more. Sorry. I'm keeping going.
No, that's good. That's fine.
I got this all right now. Now I'm going to... being 2005 Fair Queen, meant a lot to me because I learned a lot of new things. I learned how to milk a goat, which was very interesting. And I learned how to race a tractor, which was fun too. But I also learned about the dedication that Fayette County has to their fair. Spending every day at the fair, you meet a lot of people. And it's just amazing how people take pride in their crafts, whether it's baking a cake or just showing their animals. You can see how much it really means to them, and that really impressed me. And they prepare all year for this week, and I realized that to people, the fair isn't just about rides and the funnel cakes and lemon shake-ups, which are very good, but it's just about hard work, and whenever they get that ribbon, it's someone patting them on the back telling them that they did a good job. So I'm glad that I was able to represent Fayette County, and I thank my judges for allowing me the opportunity to see what Fayette County is all about. And this experience I will never forget. So I encourage all of you to go to the fair if you normally don't do so, and just support those involved because they really do what they love. So thank you.
I'll take these and you bring your own now. Miss Leslie Ann Roberts, 2005 Fayette County Fair Queen. Take your final walk. Thank you, Leslie. I enjoyed working with you tonight. You made my job so much easier.
Thank you.
And I want to thank you guys, too. I said something to them. Didn't they do a nice job? I noticed how they really had to walk gingerly, especially with the long gowns. Would have been really bad if I had been doing that, being Polish as I am. Okay, are we ready? Our second runner-up, contestant number 6, Heather Schwab. That's all. No, that's it. Leslie, you want to?
Oh, yeah. I better do that. Sorry. Okay, here's your point.
Well, we come from 2 directions. All right. Go ahead and get your next one. Heather Schwab, second runner-up. Our first runner-up, contestant number 9, Rachel Weeks. Rachel Weeks, our first runner-up. And now the young lady who will represent us all at the Fayette County Free Fair and at the State Fair, the 2006 Fayette County Free Fair Queen, contestant number 4, Rachel Malone.
I'm gonna cry. Gosh. Congratulations. Hey, this is a big one, huh? Oh
my gosh. Rachel, now make your first walk as queen. Whoop.
I knew that was gonna happen.
You want to hold it or what? No. All right. Okay.
Thank all you guys for coming tonight, and I hope to see you all at the parade and the fair, and thanks for supporting us up here, because all these girls, we worked hard.
So, well, that concludes this evening's pageant. I want to thank all of you for coming. As Rachel said, the parade is next Sunday. And the fair starts right then and there, and hope to see you there. So drive home safely. Thank you for coming. See you at the fair.